Everybody should know how Dubai is carrying us. We expect they are not safe. Correct 100%. We are not foreigners like locals. Dubai is Dubai.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. So we are at the Dubai World Trade Center and something incredible has happened here. It is transformed into the Middle East's largest hospital. Let's look inside. Okay, so we're about to enter the Dubai Field Clinic, the largest hospital in the Middle East, 3,000 beds. And before we do that, we have to put on our personal protective equipment and put all our stuff in a bag. And then we head in. Let's go. Sanitizer. Wow. This is huge. Okay, so now we're in one of the rooms that are in the Dubai Field Clinic, and what is in this room and what does a typical room look like? Doctora, please.
So a typical room would have a bed that's similar to an ICU bed.
Okay.
It will have the stands for the medication,
Okay.
the ventilator, and the monitors for the patients. So you've got the electric sockets for the machines, but you've also got the sockets here for the vacuum, which is the suction machine.
Okay.
You've got the air, you've got the oxygen, and the medical gas.
So, Doctora, why was this field clinic initiated? Why did it start?
Actually, it is a preventive measure. In every country, we've heard about field hospitals being established, and that is to support the existing hospitals.
So, this wasn't needed, but you guys said, we're gonna do this just in case things get out of control.
It's still not needed.
It's still not needed.
3,000 beds are still not needed, but we're keeping them ready just in case we would need them.
Doctora, I'm only asking you this question because I know it's gonna get asked. So, obviously one of the, you have to be COVID-19 positive to come to this clinic, but what we get asked is, can tourists come if they have COVID-19? Can expatriates come? Is this for everyone who tests positive for COVID-19? They have access to this field clinic?
Yes, it's for everyone. We don't discriminate. But when we talk about access, it's not like you can walk through the hospital. You have to be transferred from another center or another hospital.
God bless you. This is what you've been able to build in such a short time. It's incredible.
It's great because we had a week to finish all this.
Hold on, you built this whole thing in a week?
Yes.
So Doctora, we're in this room. There's a lot of equipment and cupboards. What happens here?
Supply room would have things like medical cupboards with different medical supplies.
Okay.
Medical refrigerators for certain, we call them ICU, intensive care unit medication, where you need to access them very quickly. We've got the filters for the gases, we've got the monitors, we've got the different consumables, the masks, everything that a nurse needs on the spot. So she doesn't have to go looking for it. It's available at every cubicle. So the first and the last room is all the supplies room.
Gotcha. So something interesting. This is a hospital that is dealing with sick patients in the middle of a pandemic, but they still made the space, the time, and the resources for the well-being in the form of entertainment. So what does this look like, Doctora?
Yeah, we've got this section that's dedicated for patients' entertainment. We've got a cinema.
Okay.
Where every Thursday we show a Bollywood movie, and then on a Tuesday we ask the patients if they want an English movie or any other language.
Okay. They have foosball. I never thought I'd see a robot doing the robot. When you have so many COVID-19 positive patients in one area, doesn't it make it like a place for it to be able to contaminate other people if it gets out?
No, it doesn't actually, and that's why we have negative pressure halls.
Okay.
This entire hall has negative pressure in it, meaning that if the door is open to bring in patients or to bring in supplies, the air inside the hall does not leave outside. In fact, air from outside gets sucked in. And this way we contain the air inside the hall so there's no contamination.
Tea, food, like a hotel. Everything is there. Thanks God. It will go very really no word to tell me. I want photo. I want to tell everybody should know how Dubai carrying us. We expect they are not sick. Correct 100%. We are not foreigners like locals. Really.
Thank you so
Amin,
much.
amin.
Of course, you are like the local.
Local, yes.
Thank you so much.
Really.
Thank you.
So, Doctora, what do you think we've learned from this as a lesson that you want to carry forward to support and help people in the future?
Being ready for the worst, being prepared and having everything done. A lot of people were saying you won't need it. The disease is just a flu. It will go away in a couple of months. But when you look at all those patients that we're helping, all of those who have left the hospital cured, then it's worth all the trouble.
Alhamdulillah.
Alhamdulillah.
God bless you, Doctora. I know you're working really hard. I know you're super busy. I want to thank you for the time to show us around. God bless you. Wishing you all the best, inshallah.
Thank you so much.
Ramadan Kareem. Well, today we have seen how somewhere as incredible as a World Trade Center can be transformed into a hospital, a place that helps people, a place that prioritizes the care and the health of the citizens and the residents who call this country home. And what we have seen through this crisis, through this pandemic, is the way that a country and a government can show that it cares is going above and beyond. And it's not a matter of being prepared for what's happening right now, but for what might happen in the future, whether it happens or not. That is when you know that a country truly cares. Much love, God bless, and thank you so much to the heroes on the front lines. Assalamu alaikum.